We are finally doing the passage. At the moment, we're just leaving this nice and calm place before the mess starts. I'm a bit stressed, but not too much, like excited. Conditions are not ideal. The wind is okay, it's like from 15 to 20 knots, but the waves are supposed to be up to 3 meters with a period of only 7 to 6 seconds, which means the waves are going to be very close to each other, so we're going to bang on the waves a lot of times, and I hope this boat can handle it. Goodbye, land. First checkpoint. We've left the marina about 3 hours ago, and we're making good progress. The waves are quite high, but making good progress. We're still inside the reef. I think we're gonna go the outer reef in about 2-3 hours, and there we will see if the sea is really that bad. The weather has changed a little bit because we are finally out of the outer reef, so there is no reef to protect us from the waves, and you can tell the waves are way bigger. We have to put now the final point to go to the Louisiades. I'm gonna press the go-to button. We're gonna see how long we have to get there. $475 miles, and at that speed, around 3 days. Conditions are too rough. I think we're gonna have to park in the next reef. It's not too far away, and it looks good, so let's go there, see how it pans out, check the weather again in the next few days. And maybe it's gonna be better. And let's wait for a better window, because I'm a bit scared and I'm not confident, so let's not do it now. I've seen worse places to be stuck on. It's clear, starkly water here. You can see the bottom, even though it's maybe 12 meters deep. So we're gonna go explore the areas. I've seen a few bummies, and I think that's the perfect place to start using this new bad boy.
Hi guys, we've checked the weather again. Looks like we might have a window. So today we are leaving. We've been here for 3 days now. Now it's time to go. Food is ready, the boat is ready. We just have to do this.
Second try. The wind is a bit high, but the waves are not gonna be higher than 2 meters, which is quite a lot, but I think it's doable.
Alright, so this is still day one. We've been gone for about 2 hours, something like this, and we've already done 12 miles. So yeah, just trying to find something to do, not get bored, but otherwise it's going good. It's not the most comfortable, but it's manageable.
So we are 7 hours in the passage so far. We've made really good progress, around 42 nautical miles, which is higher than expected. We're supposed to go around 6 knots in average, and we've been doing mostly 6.5 or something. Waves are really high, which is quite annoying, very rough. Cecile has been fighting to not get seasick, and after 6 hours she couldn't handle it anymore, but I'm sure she will get back.
No room for darkness to take place.
The sun is going down, guys. Today's been a challenging day, to say the least. We've done over 60 nautical miles, and we've got 410 nautical miles remaining, which is a lot. The wind's been blowing all over, waves are massive. One of our window cracked at the top, so whenever there's a massive wave, there's a little bit of water going inside. It's gonna be dark very soon, so 12 hours of not seeing anything, big winds, big waves, a bit stressful. Let's hope it goes well. Let me show you how we sleep. On the right hand side, we've got Cecile sleeping on this side of the couch, and I'm mainly sleeping on that one.
Every night has come to this. On every star we'll make a way.
It's my shift. It's 1 in the morning. Oh my god, I really need the haircuts. Oh Jesus. The night has been quite bad so far. Weather is not kind with us. It was so bad that we had to get off track a little bit, so we had to change our course to not have the waves on our beam, because it was hitting the boat too hard, and I was a bit scared it might break something. So we changed the course a little bit, and I hope the wind is gonna go southerly a little bit in the morning, so we can catch up. Good morning! We've made it through night 1, which is already a big deal. We've done 140 nautical miles during day 1, which is quite good. Quite good. A bit tired to go into day 2, but we have to do it. So let's get to it.
Calling for the light. In the mist.
It's noon, day 2, and we've been flying this morning. There's a lot of wind, a lot of waves, but we've been going very fast today, which is good, so we can slow down during the night to try and have a little bit of sleep, but it's gonna be tough. We've got less than 300 nautical miles left. Woohoo! I've gotta say, this passage has been very boring. The only things we saw was flying fish, they are quite fun, and birds, which I hope we didn't see, because they've shit everywhere. But apart from that, not even a boat. Nothing.
Mystery, the mystery of life. Oh.
The sun is going down, and we are about to start our second night of the passage. I'm starting to be a bit tired because I'm having issues sleeping because of that sea, obviously. On the other hand, Cecile has managed to sleep a little bit, but she's still fighting with seasickness. So she's Alright, it's my shift. Cecile is going to sleep. It's 1 in the morning. We are doing at the moment 2 hours shifts. So I'm gonna be up for 2 hours. Wind is going from 12 knots to 25. The waves are massive. So it's really not easy to handle. But so far we are handling it. Good morning, guys. End of night 2. It was a challenging night, but we made it through. The issue now is that it's raining a lot. So not only we cannot be outside to handle everything, but we are not charging with the solar panels anymore. So today we've got to catch up a lot of the time we lost last night. Because the waves were quite big, so we had to again change the course quite a lot, and today our angle is not good at all. So while the wind is a little bit southerly, we're gonna try and go as much east as we can, and when we cannot anymore, we'll see how we go. Noon on the day 3. The wind has dropped a little bit and the waves are not as big as they used to be. It's much more comfortable. Obviously our speed has dropped also, but we don't mind going a little bit slower. We are doing 6 knots at the moment. It's day 3 in the afternoon and the rain has started coming down and the wind started blowing up again. But we are only 146 miles away. Almost.
What's up?
The dinghy was too heavy for the bouncing we were doing. So one of the attachments cut loose. So it's almost falling down. So we've tried to put another rope to keep holding it, but I'm not sure it will. And we will arrive in 7 to 8 hours. And obviously it's night, so. What a night, wow. So first of all, we couldn't change the route as we did for the last 2 nights to get it easier, because we would have missed the designated entrance to get into the Louisiades. So we had it rough. And because of all the waves banging on the boats quite hard, first we couldn't sleep, and second of all, the dinghy attachment broke. So thankfully it's not the only one, we had 4, so we didn't lose the dinghy. Then in the middle of the night we heard a huge noise and we saw a plane navigation light, but that was making a lot of noise. It was very close to us, so very scary. Then they called us on the radio, and apparently it was the Australian border control. So they were checking up on all the boats coming in and out of Australia. They were going around the boat like this. It was very scary. We are only 40 nautical miles away from our anchorage. In about 30 miles, we will get into the Louisiades.
Room service. They could have prepped it. There's land! Yay! don't know if you can see it, but I think we are getting a guest. Let's see what he wants. We met John and his family on that boat. We didn't want to really film it because we didn't want to put a camera in their face when they arrived. We did a lot of trading with them. We asked for crayfish. They were asking for anything that we had already brought on the boat, but also things that we didn't think of, like an English dictionary. For kids' clothes, they are mostly looking for shorts, and they wanted some tools as well. Whoa, they're big. Nice.
So John gave us all this food. Spore papaya and all those banana. Wait, what happened to all the bananas, Cecile?
I don't know.
There was 50 of them.
No, it wasn't me. I just had that one.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Come on, they're so little.
Is that a reason to eat them all?
I was hungry.
There was 50 of them.
They're good. You should try one.
I did, but jeez.
I hope you bring some more.
Yeah, I hope too. So I can have more than one or two.
We did a tour of the boat to check that everything was okay, and I'm afraid the news isn't very good. So the issue is with the head sail once again. Essentially, the furling system is completely out of the mast itself, and it's actually cut and deformed. So I'm not really sure how we can repair that.
Hey guys, change of plans. We cannot fix the head sail, so we're gonna have to do the crossing to Solomon Island without it. And the few times we had to sail without the head sail with this boat, we really struggled. So we're not gonna stay long here in the Louisiades. We're gonna try and use the time to do the crossing, because it's gonna take us longer than expected for sure. But yeah, it's so sad because it's such a beautiful place. Behind me is this nice island. We met John, who owns the island and lives actually on this beach. We also fixed the dinghy, put the head sail back. Now it cannot fall down, cannot do anything, but it cannot be used. So that's life on a boat.
Alright, that's it. We are now ready to go to the Solomon Islands. I'm a bit bummed that we couldn't stay longer in this country, but really the boat has to come first, and we really need to get into a country where we can at least get more chance of fixing it. So we're gonna head straight away. I'm also a bit stressed because doing the crossing without the head sail, I know it's going to be challenging, I know it's not going to be easy, so it's just a bit stressful. But before John left, he actually told us something really nice. He said that he believes in God, and his God was going to protect us until the Solomon Island, which I don't believe in God, but weirdly that made me feel, I don't know, a lot more confident. So it's just like such a nice guy, and the way he said it was just so nice. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, if you want to see if we made it to the Solomon Island, make sure that you join us for the next episode. And in the meantime, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss another episode. And we hope to see you next time.